Hey y'all, what's up? I'm Amy, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of your daily collective messages. Like, and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you so very much to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment. It is always and forever going to be loved and appreciated. God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, cosmic guides, all beings of the highest and purest white light with the best interest of me and the collective at heart. You are always and forever welcome into my readings, okay? Please give my wonderful, fabulous, and amazing Piscean Seer family the best and most accurate information for them at this time. Hello, my beautiful lovers. Welcome to any new subscribers. Okay, welcome back to my beautiful subscribers who are already here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you guys. Thank you so very much for coming, and thanks for coming back. So this is a Yeshua message, okay? Like, I feel so high energy right now because I just got done like exercising. But I hope that you have something that you do that puts you in a high energy, okay? Or, boosts up your energy in some sort of special way, okay? I feel like that is what Yeshua is calling you to do at this time. Also, I have notes, okay? So the first note always with Yeshua is I love you, okay? Yeshua loves you. He's always with you, illuminating things and helping you to expand your life and to express positivity and joy and inspiration out to others, okay? And also, because you do this, there are a lot of beautiful things coming into you. You're being gifted with a lot of amazing things at this time, okay? And I think peace of mind is definitely one of the biggest things, okay? So the next note that I got was Luke 33. Okay, Luke chapter 11, verses 33 through 36, okay? So it says, no one, when he has lit a lamp, puts it in a secret place or under a basket, but on a lampstand, that those who come in may see the light, okay? So it's like I feel like you are the lamp, right? Now that you've lit this beautiful light within you, don't hide it or don't cower away from it or don't feel ashamed of this light that you carry, that God has placed within you for you to express and share with others, when you light a lamp, it is so that it can be a light, you know what I mean, so that other people will be able to see, so that things will be very clear. It says the lamp of the body is the eye. Therefore, when your eye is good, your whole body is also full of light. But when your eye is bad, your body is also full of darkness. So also, it's like, yes, you are the light. Yes, you are beautiful and amazing, and you're here to shine super bright. But also pay attention to your perspective on things, how you're looking at things, and how you're deciding a situation looks to you. Try not to be in an energy of indecision or to make ego-based actions or judgments when you're looking at other people and what it is they do or what kind of light it is they have to carry. It said, 36 says, if then your whole body is full of light, having no part dark, the whole body will be full of light, as when the bright shining of a lamp gives you light, okay? Let me just make sure. It says, because I wanted to expand it. Okay. That was where I needed to stop, okay? So if when the whole body is full of light, having no part dark, the whole body will be full of light, as when the bright shining of a lamp gives you light, okay? You might as well just make cereal if that's what you're going to do. So, what is the overall energy? We got the scales of karma, okay? It says cycles of disharmony, creating new tradition and unfortunate events. And then we got the light seeker right here at the bottom of the deck. Like, your sole purpose is to seek this light within yourself and to share this light with others, to build up your mental strength and to have this amazing resilience about you, right? This amazing ability to bounce back through that energy that God constantly drops down into you, okay? So it says, life can often become a balancing act. Juggling your physical needs with the needs of those around you, including family, can sometimes challenge your love light. Giving without the expectation of receiving is one way of achieving a better state of karma. You must look to find positive experiences from harsh lessons. When people feel good, they do good. When feeling down, people are more likely to throw emotional and energetic daggers toward those who have hurt them. Even if it's only temporary, you must be self aware, as your emotional receptivity will dictate the balance of the energetic scale. Any negativity or toxicity can be purged now if you are willing to open your heart space and detach from these cycles, and that's why he started with the lamp of the body. At the end of the day, you are the light, and no one can fill you with darkness but yourself. It is a choice. So I always use myself as an example, because when people look at what I do, they automatically assume that if I'm talking about negative things, or if I'm, handling some sort of subject that my divine guides want to talk about, that I'm full of negativity or toxicity. No, I'm full of peace and love, but my eye sees things very clearly, and this is my job at the end of the day that I do for the divine. So I have to deliver the messages in a way that I want to deliver them. You know what I mean? I have to just give the messages to you straight and clear. I don't get to choose which messages I channel or how I give you guys my light all the time. Sometimes I just have to do it, and it's up to people to use their discernment or to use their perspective to gain either something very positive from me or something very negative from me. It's a choice, okay? So know that it is the same way when you're dealing with people on the outside of you. You don't get to decide who you shine your light on or who responds to your lamp that you set up for everyone to see. You just get illuminated, and it's up to people to decide what it is they're going to take from you or how it is they're going to perceive you, okay? And the same thing goes for you when you are looking at other people. It says, the benevolent ascended master Maha Chohan seeks your understanding, teaching light seekers of the spiritual and angelic hierarchy his learnings. Encourage the soul to balance and correct its journey back to the sacred heart. His white headscarf reminds seekers to create more positive and loving interactions with purity to keep your scales better balanced. The blessed Maha Chohan asks you to be aware of your conscious thought of others. Speaking negatively about a person only continues to further a cycle of negativity. Snap out of it. Acting in the heat of the moment will leave you red-faced and embarrassed. Examine the brightness of your love light. Protect your heart, but keep it open. And the quote says, sit with the unfortunate, for they will see you as I see you. So the sacred crystal is amethyst, and the affirmation says, I relinquish control over expectation. I am free, So when you free yourself from expecting people to act a certain way or expecting people's certain reactions or whatever, then you are really truly free. It's not your job to think about how other people are going to react to the light that you're shining, or, their opinion of what it is that God has told you to do. Your only job is to just do what God is telling you to do and not worry so much about others. And the people who are meant to come and really appreciate the benefits that your light offers are going to come, and they're going to appreciate what it is that your light offers. Okay. What else? What's more to this? Because I feel like there's more to this. We got open your heart with love yourself and dare to be vulnerable, So you don't have to have this hard shell all the time. And this is 9 and this is 9. This is 27, which is 9, okay? And that's 9 too, so 99. I feel like you're closing a cycle where you had to be very hard, had to be very closed off, I feel like you're really doing a great job of integrating the dark with the light and really learning to see things very clearly, learning to keep the lamp of the body illuminated, to hold that inner peace at all times, no matter what. And this is something that Yeshua is really helping you to do, to constantly operate out of this energy of pure intentions with this amazing pure clarity, helping you to find clarity and surrender your ego in certain parts of your life where you may not have, okay? 992 could be significant. This is 18 at the bottom of the deck, which is also 9, but it says refreshing oasis, nurture yourself and gather your strength, This this unicorn is just right here, being beautiful, being lit up. It's not worried about what this donkey in the background is doing, or judging the donkey because the donkey doesn't have a pretty horn, or you know what I mean, a magical energy. But the unicorn understands that the donkey has its own kind of magical energy, its own divine potential and enlightenment that it is meant to awaken within itself. And therefore, the unicorn holds respect for all living beings, no matter how they present or what sorts of things they do or what kind of monkey wrenches they try to throw in the unicorn's way, okay? Whew, what else? We got wisdom, okay? Psychic intuition and truth. You hold this very natural and beautiful wisdom, and I think now is the time for you to just really uphold that. I feel like you're extremely connected to the Ascended Masters, of course, because this is a Yeshua reading. Yeshua is, you know, the king of all kings, honey. But at the same time, he is also an Ascended Master. He holds much wisdom, especially when it comes to awakening your psychic abilities and following your intuition. And Yeshua shows us a lot of truth. Okay, he is an ancestor to us, which is what I'm getting from this panther energy. You know, people kind of like downplay Yeshua's energy, you know, like like he's just not powerful, or like he's not magical or something like that. Like, no, he was. Yeshua was very psychic, very powerful, very magical. He could hear spirit, and he could tell people exactly what to do. He knew exactly how to touch them, to heal them, and everything. Okay, we got the crown portal, very connected to the higher realms. And he came like that. And so did you, baby. This is what he did for us. He made sure that we came like that too. So the crown portal talks about divinity, unity, and separation, you know. Like, separation is an illusion. At all times, you are in unity with the divine and with every single other person that you run into too. And that thought should bring you a lot of freedom, you know. It should bring you this feeling of liberation. It should not bring you a feeling that you are like tied down or trapped to these people, you know. People that like steal, kill, and destroy, they're just a part of the family too, okay? Everybody, if you look at your smaller family, everybody has like a criminal in the family, or, you know, a liar in the family, or somebody who does something that you don't necessarily agree with, but that doesn't make them any less your family, okay? It does not affect your power, your fulfillment, and your self-attainment that God has for you. So always remember that while you're walking through this life, okay? Focus on your creative energies, and never ever forget that oneness is actually extremely important to you and your journey. You embracing the fact that, yes, I'm connected to this light energy, this God energy, but also I know I'm connected to a very dark energy, and finding the balance in between there and creating something beautiful and amazing from that type of energy, from that balance. And maintaining that intimacy with the divine no matter what. That is what is important. So have a lot of patience with yourself. I feel like you're in your divine masculine energy, or you're following your true north is what I'm hearing, okay? Really focused on your purpose and what it is that you need to do next. And you guys might get irritated when you hear like about negative things, or, you know, what people have done or whatever. And, you know, it's up to you at the end of the day to look at hearing that as something negative, okay? At the end of the day, everything is for you. Everything that you hear, everything that you learn, every person you interact with is something that is happening for you. Okay? Yeah, it's all a beautiful adventure. Period. It's all a beautiful adventure with all of these mirrors that you run into, and it's up to you if you want to play and laugh and have joy through the journey, or if you want to be sad or trapped or stuck on the intentions of another, or what someone else thinks of you, or how they feel about what you do in life. Liberation is a choice. Freedom is a choice. What's wisdom and the crown portal? We got full moon in Cancer with let your fears dissolve, you know. So it's like, you know, if you're still worried about what other people are doing in a negative way, or feeling like what they're doing has some sort of effect on you when you hear it in a reading or whatever, it really doesn't have an effect on you, okay? Like, don't be afraid of it. You can be aware of something and still not fear it, knowing that you are protected and that your intuition guides you through it all. What's the crown portal and the liberation? We got the first quarter moon in Gemini, which talks about speaking your world into being, okay? So speak your world into being at this time. Your words are very powerful. The way that you talk to yourself, the way that you talk to others is really important, okay? We got the full moon in Libra, which talks about finding a balance, okay? Which feels like confirmation on what I was saying with the sacred portal and the oneness. Your balance is so important to bringing justice into your life, okay? Your balance brings balance to everyone who is willing to accept said balance around you. So we got make time for self-love, okay? Make plenty of time for self-love at this time and push through any insecurities or any worries or any fears that you may have when it does come to going out and dealing with the people in the collective or with the people in your life, you know? Hold on. Virgo could be, oh, that's Libra, okay? This is Libra, but Virgo could be significant though. But I opened this so I can look at Cancer. It says the sensitive energy of water finds strength and direction through the cardinal take charge quality and reminds you that emotional intelligence plays a huge role in shaping relationships and life. The key phrase, I feel, means that the motivation comes from your emotions. In this situation, ask what feels right. Take the emotional temperature of the situation before acting. Feelings are complicated things. We often confuse our actual emotions with the stories we tell ourselves about those emotions. Those stories can distract us from the actual feeling. Avoid emotional manipulation of yourself and others, you know. So don't judge yourself or feel like you have to feel a certain way in certain situations, because everybody isn't grown or evolved to that place where they know how to just snap back into their balance and they never get mad or they never have an issue or they never have a bad day. But you're here to learn this balance, to figure out exactly how to do it, how to operate your psychic abilities, and how to tap into your divinity and hold that divinity every second of every day. And it's something that takes years to master, okay? Yeah, we got see the bigger picture. So see the bigger picture of where it is that you're going and what it is you're truly being trained to do, because you have a much bigger responsibility out here in this world, okay? So Libra says the discerning energy of air takes on the cardinal solve it quality and encourages identifying and solving problems. The key phrase, I balance, means that fairness, justice, and everyone getting along are the primary motivational drives in this situation. Ask, how can I manifest fair and stable balance? Ideals are beautiful things and very good guides. Ideals are great guiding stars, and desire for fairness commendable. However, in the real world, ideals rarely exist in pristine form and justice elusive. At some point, decisions need to be made. Avoid indecisiveness. And I feel like I already said that to you, okay? Avoid being indecisive. Don't be afraid to make decisions, okay? It's like, yes, you have these ideals, you have these dreams, you have these visions of how you want things to go, but things are not always going to be as pretty or as beautiful as we wish they were. Sometimes you have to face the ugliness. Sometimes you have to face the dark parts of life in order to push through these fears and insecurities that you have collected along the journey, you know? And to be okay with that. Sagittarius says, I perceive, okay? Scorpio says, I create. You are here to change your perception over and over and over again, and to create something beautiful every time you change your perspective for the better. It says fire strong drive strives to stand out from the crowd as it rests immutable, go with the flow quality, okay? Learning to go with the flow. This is what you're doing at this time. Even if you feel like, okay, well, I am going with the flow, okay? it's always a higher flow you can go with, okay? So it says, I perceive means there is motivation to look around to discover your own individuality while finding your place in the world. In this situation, ask, how can I best be true to myself? Be honest with yourself and with the rest of the world. Sagittarian energy is said to be a mile long and an inch deep, as well as self-involved. Slow down so that you can perceive the depth as well as the breadth of the situation. Avoid careless unkindness, okay? So, what's let your fears dissolve and speak your world into being? Like, what is it that you're seeing that they might be afraid of? We got the Chariot, okay? So the Chariot says on one of the other cards, in another tarot deck, it says, no obstacle will stop me now, you know? And it's upright, so of course, it's true for you. No obstacle that could ever come up against you, or, I mean, that you could run into, or no weapon that could ever be formed against you will ever prosper. So it's like, let that fear of you being able to be stopped, or your dreams being able to be dampened or like trampled on, let that fear go ahead and die out of your life, because the scales of karma are being balanced for the entire collective, okay? Not just for a couple of special people. And for some people, you know, the scales balancing looks negative because they were doing negative things. What's your world? Speak your world into being and find balance. We got the sun, okay? So it's like all things are being exposed at this time. And for some people, like I said just now, it looks like a bunch of red flags, or it looks like this amazing, beautiful joy and positivity and healing that they always held within them, but they weren't quite aware of that. And you just need to remain aware of that. And that's why you still run into negative people or negative situations. You know, people want to be talking about, like, you know, talking about this timeline or this time that we're, you know, wherever we are, as if we're all in the same place. Like, oh, it's been a timeline switch. We're out of that cycle. Like, no, we're leaving that cycle. You don't just wake up one day and be out of that cycle. That cycle, that closed, it still needs a lot of healing and a lot of clearing and a lot of cleansing before it is completely gone. So you are still going to run into remnants of that energy sometimes, because you're still healing and clearing those remnants from within yourself. So just kind of remain aware of that. Let's find a balance, push through any insecurity, and make time for self-love. We got the Six of Wands, okay? But I feel like whether you know it or not, this is really recognized by the divine as something beautiful that you are doing, you know? Like, no matter where you feel like you are in your journey, or how much you feel like you've been messing up, or you might feel like, you know, nothing's happening, there is no action whatsoever, but you're very aware of the things that you need to do. You have already become the lamp that your body needs to be. It's just up to you to like feed more and more into that light and become a brighter and brighter light, to unlock more and more of the riches within yourself as you purge yourself and your life of all the negativity and all the sadness and despair that came along with your past experiences. It is time to balance those situations out so that you can master all the elements properly in your life, and you can have this Ten of Pentacles type of energy that you always wanted to have, or you can continue to have this balance and this Ten of Pentacles energy that you've already stepped into with the Wheel of Fortune right here at the bottom of the deck, you know. Now you see through these illusions and you're standing your ground properly. And your ancestors are with you every step of the way, okay? Yeshua, showing you everything that you need to see at this time. This is Pisces energy. And this is the High Priestess, okay? What's the Chariot and the Sun? I'm so hot. I just got so hot right now. We got Freddie Mercury with You're a Legend, you know. And Freddie Mercury, you know, he was very weird, you know, kind of eccentric, just a different being altogether. He held a very different type of energy. And this is the same way that you are, baby. You are a star. You are a legend, even if no one ever sees you in this lifetime, okay? The healing, the change, the transformations that you have gone through, it makes you legendary. What's the Sun and the Six of Wands? We got Steve Irwin with Give It Your Best Shot, you know? He's saying we're not asking you to be perfect. No one's perfect, okay? Not nobody on this journey to oneness or to wholeness ever is. But you can give it your best shot, and that's good enough. Don't feel like, you know, you have to conform or to be what other people expect you to be in order for you to be on the up and up with God. The only person that could tell you, I mean, like, the only energy that can tell you, like, if you're on the up and up with God or not is you. Because you're the only one who God really truly communicates with about you at the end of the day. I mean, yes, he sends messages through us to you guys, but this says at the bottom of the deck to always trust your gut. Because it is through you that the divine gives you the best messages that pertain to you. So make sure that even though I give these readings, you always understand that this is not a full, you know, detail of just your life. There's over 800 subscribers here on this channel. So you take what resonates and you do what is right for you. What feels right when it comes to balancing the scales in your life. And just make sure that you do it with an open heart and pure intentions, and you will never go wrong. Because you are tapped in at the crown with this beautiful divine energy. And it's never going to go anywhere because you have already lit the lamp of your body. And know that sometimes negative energies or, you know, lower vibrational energies or people who need healing or people who need your help are going to be attracted to your energy just as they were with Yeshua. And it's a beautiful thing. It's not something to like be upset about, you know, because like I said before, I report on these things, but that don't stay with me all day. I don't just be thinking and stewing and worried about what somebody else is doing. What is the final thought on this, Yeshua? We got the Eight of Roses, Sangha, the community, okay? Or Sangha, I think I said it right. Oh, my nose just started running too. Like a dang faucet. So we got the Four of Scrolls right here with the karmic trends, you know? And I always tell you guys with this card, you know, he's got his horse, he's got his house in the back, and he's inherited all this land. He's inherited this farm that he can like plant and grow and transform into whatever he wants. He can plant crops, he can plant flowers. It's his choice on what it is that he wants to do with all of this beautiful land that he has access to, you know? And it's like he got his dream home. He finally got that horse or got that farm that he always wanted. But look at him still putting in work, okay? You still have to put in work. Look at this with the chess game, okay? You still have to put in this work to make your dream life, your peaceful outcome, your life look the way that you want it to look. It's a choice that you make in all moments, in every day of your life. And it definitely matters how you treat yourself and how you treat other people along that journey. That's Okay. So it says inside a room, people are seated around a table conversing with interest and energy. There are many icons from different groups and societies: a caduceus, a sunflower, a Tibetan bell, an Egyptian scarab, a dream catcher, and a Star of David are just a few. This card indicates that it's time to join or rejoin your group, your ashram, your tribe, or your sangha. Whatever you call it, it is a community that connects you with others of like-minded purpose and activity. There are many communities in each person's life, and still more that return from the past lives. For instance, you have your family, friends, work associates, but you also have the people with whom you share many creative, cultural, and spiritual purposes. New friends can also be coming your way at this time. Be open to these new connections. You will not only find help with current directives, but you may also reawaken past life relationships, talents, and disciplines. It's time for a happy sharing of your discoveries, and that's why he's using this channel as an example, okay? Because yes, I talk about stalkers and people from your family and all of these things that they have done and they have gotten into, and those are my assignments from the divine that I'm gonna do. But at the end of the day, I go around and I live my life freely. I'm not scared of shit. I don't mean to cuss, my bad, but I'm not scared of nothing. I don't have anything to fear. I keep my heart open. I talk to strangers. I talk to people. I smile at people. I speak to people, and I feel balanced and I feel happy in the life that I lead, even though it is not perfect, okay? I don't go around holding on to fear or holding on to grudges or trying to cause harm to anyone, because I know that that's not going to get me anywhere. I've already pushed through the fear that I had of people and the effect that they could have on me and how they could change my life, or what effect them and their words had on the life that I live. That's the fear that I'm grateful that I have been able to overcome. And it's very important that if you're still struggling with releasing that, if you're still going around, looking over your shoulder, I mean, fine. If you feel intuitively something is weird here or something is off, by all means, pay attention. But don't be afraid and don't feel insecure like anyone has any ability to get access to you or to take you down or to stop you in any way, because they don't hold that kind of power over you. Only God holds that kind of power over you. And it's just something that I think Yeshua wants you to continue to be very aware of. As long as the lamp of the body is lit up within you and you see things clearly, you have nothing to worry about. So go out, socialize, enjoy your life, enjoy the journey, have fun, make friends, do what it is that you want to do, and speak positivity over every new thing and new person that enters your life. And you will be just fine, my love. So, with that, I'm done. I hope you guys have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day, that you got something that you needed out of this, and I will see you later. Bye.